it feels like nobody cares about your business because, in all honesty, on Facebook nobody does care about your business. It's not mean, it's not personal. You just have to understand why somebody is on Facebook to begin with, right? Now let me back up. My name's Eric. I own several local Facebook city groups. I own several Facebook pages, run several businesses on Facebook. I am in no means like the foremost expert on Facebook, but I bet you I know a thing or two that you probably could find beneficial in your business. And if you run a service based business in a local community, such as babysitting, dog walking, doctor, dentist, plumber, HVAC, any of this stuff, this is going to work like gangbusters, right? I'm going to show you how you can get in front of those massive citywide Facebook groups that are just gold. If you have ever tried to get a post in one of those groups, you understand the pain that I'm talking about. It is so incredibly hard to be somebody trying to be passionate and promote your business in even an ethical way, because admins of these Facebook groups are jerks. They just don't want you. I know I'm a jerk. I don't allow any self promotion in my Facebook groups. And there's a really, really good reason why. And we'll get to that, right? But you can never, ever get your self promoted business posts in these community groups because Facebook admins just don't allow it, right? And here's one of the things that you're doing wrong. You are trying to promote your business to a bunch of people that just don't care about your business. Why should they? You've not given them any reason to like you. They're on Facebook to scroll on all the interests that they have. They have their feed set up with their family, their friends, their Facebook pages that they have interest in, the Facebook groups that they have interest in. Facebook algorithm will actually suggest to them things based on their previous interactions with Facebook. Facebook knows or has a pretty good idea of the things that they might be interested in. And guess what? You've never showed up before. So why would they even care about you now? Now, here's a way that you can kind of get to the front of the line, get in front of these Facebook groups, and get in front of your ideal customers in your community, right? So, if you know anything about Facebook groups, they're kind of given a little bit of a preferential treatment inside the Facebook algorithm because Facebook really, really enjoys communities and people spend more time in communities. It's not because Facebook suddenly arbitrarily just pushed something. There has been studies done, testing done that groups keep people on Facebook longer. So Facebook pushes group posts. So this is what you have to do. You have to increase what's called dwell time. Now I get it. There's a lot of like technical stupid shit that I'm throwing your way, but dwell time is like retention time on YouTube or on TikTok. How long do you stay with that post? And think about your last post. Your last business post was save 15% off of your next blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about that. Nobody wants to interact with that. We have been tuned to block ads. We can smell them a mile away, right? So let me give you a real simple fix, right? This is how you get in front of your ideal customers in these groups. You have to get past the gatekeeper, the admin. Admins don't like business posts. So you don't make a business post. You make a engaging post, right? Let's say you're a landscaper and you post a post that is two specific things about landscaping, like the edging. You know, you have these people that have these real beautiful these beautiful edged right around the sidewalk. I mean, you just look at these and you're like, oh, what did that be me? Or you have these lawns that have like the crisscross patterns or the perfect lines that are alternated because they want different ways. And they so you have something like, which do you like better, edging or pattern? You know, some kind of engaging question, right? And what that's going to do is that's going to get people to comment, have engagement. People will like this picture or that picture. You could even the Facebook, like you can edit your picture to have one that has a thumbs up and one that have the heart or whatever. And that's a sure signal to get people to like or thumbs up, that they give some kind of reaction. But what you really want them to do is you really want them to comment, right? Because that's where the magic starts to happen. That's where you can start your lead gen processes in the comment section. So what's going to happen, taking this example of a Facebook post on landscaping, is somebody is going to, oh, I really love a nice edge. My grandfather edged like that. Oh, the guy that I used to have did the most perfect lines, but he isn't there anymore. And as you can see, they're commenting, and it's giving you the opportunity to insert yourself. Now they've seen you. Now they have engaged with you. Now is the time in which you can kind of build a relationship with them. So they might have an interest now, right? So you might even get people that straight up ask you because you're a landscaping page in the community group, right? If they allow it, some don't. But you have now opened a bridge in which you can work with them. Now, this isn't the time to just be like, get 15% off. That's almost never the time. You never want to do that, right? Sometimes they'll just flat out ask you, oh, what do you offer services? And then you say, hey, I sure do. Let me reach out to you, right? That's what you comment. But what you're looking for is the engagement, because Facebook group admins love engagement. They hate business posts. And I told you I'd get back to this. This is why. Facebook self-promoted business posts are like cancer to the Facebook group. It shows Facebook that nobody is commenting on that post. There's no engagement. No engagement means Facebook doesn't push that out. And you get a lot of people, the majority of people want to just self-promote their business on your Facebook city group, right? And as an admin, I own several of them. Like I said, I don't allow them because they don't know how to engage the people. Now, I'm going to give you a real life example of somebody that I know must have sold hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a product. It was a physical product that she was an artist and she made stained glass window portraits, right? And what essentially she did was she had a this or that kind of post, right? So it was around Black Friday, it was right around that Christmas time, and she had the most beautiful, like, I don't know, it was like 10 by 16. I can't remember exactly how big it was. Stained glass pictures of the Grinch. The only thing difference was one had the traditional yellow eyes of the Grinch, and the other one had white eyes. And people were commenting, "Oh, I like the original. Oh, the white looks so much better on the stained glass, blah, blah, blah." And lo and behold, she got like 200 comments on this post. And of the 200 comments, there was probably a good, I don't know, good 10 people that said, "Hey, do you sell this? I really like it. I want it." So I know that she had to have made at least 10 posts. And I reached out to her. She was selling it for $50, each stained glass for $50. So I know that she made at least $500 off of that post. And I don't know how many people directly reached out to her and asked her if she sold it. She could have got, if 10 people commented, I got to believe maybe 10 more just direct messaged her and tried to buy it straight from her. I don't know how many people that commented on there that she then direct messaged and tried to soft sell them. I have no idea. I know that it was a big hit and she nailed it. Now, you could do the same thing in your business. You sell in the comments. You have to figure out how to get the dwell time. This versus that, or what would you prefer, or just an engaging question. When is the perfect time to mow your grass? When is there's 100 of these, and if you can't figure this out, you can ask ChatGPT, give me 20 engaging questions that I can ask a Facebook group about my niche, whatever your niche is, plumbing, whatever, right? And you also, not every single Facebook post needs to be selling. A lot of these Facebook groups, they want to see that you're engaging in the community, that you leave 5, 10, 15 posts per every maybe one salesy kind of post, right? The old rule on Reddit was 10 to 1, right? So you did 10 10 actions, meaning you commented in the group 10 different times, you had 10 different posts that weren't so, and then you can kind of soft sell one appropriately, right? Now, this takes a significant amount of time. I'm not going to like sugarcoat. Um, a lot of people just don't have that kind of time, right? This is where you outsource it. You can perhaps generate all the pictures, the images for when you're already out there in your business doing your thing and pass it off to a VA. You could pass it off to somebody that you know. You could pass it off to a special service that does something like that, right? And what you can end up doing is you can end up having all of these leads kind of essentially coming to you on a daily basis. Now, if you have the time and you're a one man operation, maybe you're starting a babysitting business, maybe you're starting a landscaping business, and you're able to get in there because you don't have a ton of clients yet. This organic traffic is like gangbusters. It is insane. There is a lot of people in your community, like one of the Facebook groups that I own, have 90,000 people in it, right? 90,000 people. Now, obviously, they don't all live in the city. They're from people that used to live there, people that live in surrounding areas that like to just kind of be in a bunch of Facebook groups so they can be nosy and kind of know everything. All of that works to your advantage. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to engage people in a manner that's going to get you past the gatekeepers and that's going to get people to want to actually talk to you and engage with you and not feel like they're just being spammed, not feel like they're being like sold to, right? And that's how you actually get into these Facebook groups. It's not as difficult as you think. You might get, shut down a couple of times in the beginning. But I'm telling you, stick with it. You'll figure it out. Just try to understand how people work on Facebook, how people think, and don't try to be salesy or spammy, and you'll get it. You'll get that lead that you're looking for.